Hello, welcome to Cybersecurity Awareness. My name is Greg. I'm excited to share my knowledge and passion with you, though this channel is dedicated to fight against cybercrime. Before you activate your attention to learning a new skill, you must detox your thoughts. Imagine what this video demonstration could unlock in your own world. Avoid hate and negative thoughts. You can imagine if multiple persons give out positive thoughts to the society. Threat actors can obtain unauthorized access to resources. Malicious actors can gain access using password cracking tools. They can undertake a range of criminal activities, including stealing your bank credential, using the information that they've stolen. Imagine you've created a file, and on this file, you've saved some sensitive information, for example, your medical reports or maybe your bank detail. This demonstration, I'm going to show you how to use a cracking tool called John the Ripper. RAR files, zip files, PDF files. You can also crack your Linux operating system user accounts with John the Ripper. John the Ripper is a fantastic tool for cracking hash passwords. We have other password cracking tools like Hashcat, Cain and Abel. I'm going to show you how easy it is to crack forgotten passwords using John the Ripper. So I'm going to first create a file on my notepad. I'm assuming this is my bank file, bank name, GT bank card number. So I'll say 900. Yeah, bank name is XXX. I'm assuming this on my record, so I want to save this. I'll save this with details on my desktop. There's a file here, label details. Let me pull the S and just say detail. Okay, let me label this SPII. I've saved this with this word SPII. Let me pull up the encryption. I want to set a password for this file, so unauthorized users do not gain access to this file. I have a zip application called 7zip. I'm going to lock this file with this 7zip application. So I click 7zip, add to archive. I'm going to leave all this default and set a simple password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Click on OK. I created this file on Windows and I zipped this file with the 7zip application with a password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I used a simple password because depending on the complexity of the password, it takes less time for John the Ripper to crack it. It's important to use strong passwords for your social media accounts. Very important. You do not use easy passwords like phone number, date of birth, your native name, middle name. You should not use passwords that are tied to you. Strong passwords that meet complexity requirements. Complexity requirement means password must be 8-character length. Password must have lowercase, uppercase, non-alphabet and numbers. Some persons use date of birth. John the Ripper being fast or slow in cracking a password is dependent on how simple the password you use is. Practical demonstration for creating a cybersecurity awareness. I'm going to call up my virtual machine that Linux operating system installed. Take notes, this is the file created with a name called SPII. If you observe on Windows, if I try to open this file, I'll be asked to impute a password. I'm assuming I don't know the password. If you don't impute the correct password, you can't access this. Situation whereby a user forgets password in your organization, you could really help users to open locked documents. You could use John to know how easy your password is. So I'm going to call up my to get in root on your terminal. So you do sudo, you do an su, and you'll be requested for your password to impute password. This is an easy way to get in. We're going to use password cracking. John the Ripper is a fantastic tool for cracking hash passwords. In this case, I have encrypted a zip file and I've created this file on Windows like you observed. I used a simple password and the password I use is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now I'm going to copy this file to my Kali Linux. Use John the Ripper on Linux to crack the password I set on this I'm assuming I don't know the password to this file. If you wrong passwords, you keep getting this error. So I want to crack this file, right? Take note, the positive sense of this is to always use strong passwords that are not easy for attackers to guess. So John the Ripper is pre-installed in Kali Linux. I have the zip file copied down to my Kali Linux. I'm copying this file to Linux because I want to use a fantastic tool called John the Ripper. If you try to extract this file, you're requested for a password. I'm assuming I don't know the password. I'm typing. If you don't know this password, you can't access this file. Remember, this file contains my bank details, right? So this is a problem statement. So you've been consulted to help them access this file. The first thing I'll do, I'll have to change directory desktop because this file is on my desktop, right? Do a cd /home, and I'll do a cd on ls. I have just one account there, Greg, so I'll do cd Greg. We've done ls. I want to access the desktop, so I'll do cd desktop. So I'm on desktop, so if you do an ls, you observe the file is here, spii zip. The second thing I'm going to do right now is to extract the password hashes on this zip file. So I'm going to use a sub utility called zip. Zip to John is going to extract the password hash from this file. If this file were to be a PDF file, I'll use the utility PDF to John. If it were to be PDF to John, it means this extension will be a PDF extension. But this is a zip file. I locked this file with 7-zip. I'm going to use a sub-zip to John. So you hit enter. This is the password hash of this zip file. How do you know it's a $sign? So we're going to crack this hash file to get a plain text of what the password is. But before we do this, it's advisable to extract my results to a text file. Now, extracting your results or output process qualifies you as a good pen tester. To use John to crack this password hash. So now what we're going to do is we impute John format. So you specify the format. The format of this file is a zip file. The result, I saved it spii.txt. Take note, the hash password is in this file. That's my output. If this password hash were to be a PDF password hash, I'm going to impute format equal to PDF as extracted. My password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is how easy it is. John the Ripper extracts the password. Now, why it didn't take much time is because the password is a simple password. If it were to be a difficult password mixed with uppercases, lower cases, and numbers, it would have taken a longer time for John. I have another bonus. I'm going to also show you how to crack Linux passwords. So let me get back to my role. I'm going to create a new user and I'm going to label that user. So I'll impute user space. So I'm going to add a user called labeled user 10. I've created multiple users. So user 10 sets a password for this user. So password, and I specify the user I create. Username is user. It's asking me for a password for this user. So I'm going to use a simple password too. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Take note, I'm using this simple password because John the Ripper spends less time cracking simple password. I'll try to extract this file. I'll say extract here. I want to extract this file, the raw file on my desktop. So I impute the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I impute OK. You see? So this was my bank detail. Space slash shadow. So hit enter. So I've cleared my screen. So I've created a user account. So we want to access the shadow file, and the shadow file exists in the etc folder. So to crack the shadow file, we need to access the shadow directory. So to do this, we use the command john/etc/shadow. Now take notes, this is where user accounts passwords are saved in the shadow file. So we want John to crack passwords of user accounts saved here. And this file, shadow file, is saved in the etc folder. Now, if you observe, there's an encryption protocol, or let's say an encryption algorithm, the SHA-256, right? There's some encryption protocol that is SHA-512, right? This is an encryption protocol. Hash passwords of user accounts on this machine, right? Now on this display output, you can see the SHA-256, the hash type. Hash type also signals an encryption protocol, or you can also call it an encryption algorithm. John the Ripper tries to match with a dictionary list. We need patience and perseverance. This actually takes some time. Sometimes it takes 1 hour for these results to be populated. Thanks for watching.